Hi, thanks for being here at 11:44 messages. Oops, I didn't even put your stars on. One sec. Okay. Do I want that one? Maybe this one? No, not that one. This one? Yeah, we'll do that one. Yeah, so thanks for being here, like I said. And this message is actually for Sagittarius. It's a love message. And I'm just not even ready. So, well, I guess I don't have to make it look pretty. You don't care about that, do you? No, you don't. Okay. All right, so here we go. Sagittarius, in your past energy, you have laughing it off. Oh, you can't even see that. Laughing it off. Laughing it off. There you go. In your past energy, you have laughing it off. And then clarifying that, you have the Hermit, the Sun, Death, and the Moon. Then you have staying mute for your current energy. And that's clarified by Five of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, the Chariot, and Seven of Swords. Wait, did I? I mean, Eight of Swords. Sorry. Whew. I was like, that sounds too familiar. I know I said Seven of Swords. So yeah, Eight of Swords. Okay. Let's put that there. And then for your future energy, you have... it's unbelievably surreal, but I focused on down the rabbit hole. Leveling up. Ugh. I gotta fix this. Don't worry, I'll fix this lighting at some point. I think I said that in the last video too. Still hasn't happened, but it'll get there. And justice. Okay. So, Sagittarius. All right, so for your past energy, laughing it off. Now, it could say laughing it off because you could have received some divine guidance from your higher self, your intuition, that told you that you needed to separate yourself from someone in order for you to transform. And maybe for some of you, this hurt you a little to do that, to separate yourself from this person. But you hid that by maybe laughing it off. But for others, what I first got was that someone that was clearly not on your level. I mean, not to make it sound like that. Someone, I don't know how else to make it sound. Someone that was clearly unevolved spiritually, possibly. Maybe it's a spiritual thing. Look, I'm just going to say it. Someone that was clearly not on your level. They could have tried to be in your energy as a partner. Maybe you've had a past with this person. I'm not sure. And maybe it was a situation where you had a past with them. You leveled up, but they didn't. They're still, they came around and they were still the same type of person. I'm not sure. I just got, they possibly weren't on your level, okay? Spiritually is what I got. Hell, anyway. In any way. Maybe they weren't on your level in any way. But anyway, I got laughing it off in that way. Like, what? Like, really? This person really would think that I would be with them? That's how I took it. Like it was comical to you. Like, okay, this person. That sounds so bad though. That sounds so shallow, but I don't mean it that way. And hopefully, if this is resonating with you, then I mean, it happened to you if it resonated. But I'm here to tell you, it's not shallow if it's a spiritual thing. I mean, hell, honestly, in any way, if you are involved with someone and you are going places, you have goals, you have, you're spiritual, whatever the case is, if you are leveling up and trying to do better for yourself and someone comes around and they're not on that level, I mean, you don't have to be mean to them, but I mean, you can try to work with them, but if they're not trying to do the same thing and level themselves up, then it's like you can lead a horse to water. I mean, what else are you going to do here? On that note, let me put this light on. There we go. Yeah. So, maybe it was that type of situation. But anyway, let's move on from that. Current energy. Staying mute. Because maybe you've cut communication with this person. Maybe you've blocked this person. And Five of Pentacles, I look at this card and I think they're trying to come in from out of the cold. They're trying to come back in. But you realize that this person brings you down in some way. I just keep getting that they bring you down in some way. And you need to just keep this ended. You need to just stick to your guns. Like, no. Okay? I mean, even look at this. The next card, Seven of Swords. Look at this person. They're like... I mean, I know that this can be taken another way, like a sneaky way, but... I mean, maybe it could... Look. Like... Either you can take this, looking at these two cards together, you can take this as like someone is sneaking out or trying to get out of the cold towards you. And with this staying mute card, this person is also like staying mute in the Seven of Swords. And they're like, I don't want anything with you. And they're like, but Sagittarius. And you're like, shh, it's okay. I don't want anything with you. Okay. That's what I got from that. Oh my gosh, this sounds so mean. I promise I don't mean it to sound this way, but this is what I'm getting. If it's not that, then maybe this person is trying to sneak back in to be with you, Sagittarius. Oh my gosh. But yeah, Chariot, you're moving away from this. You are moving away from this, or if you haven't already, you are urged to just stay focused on yourself, focused on your path, and not worrying too much about this romance or whatever it is with this person. Just keep moving towards your destiny. You're being guided by the divine to move towards your destiny. And Eight of Swords, you could be putting up restrictions around yourself or feeling as if this person would keep you restricted if you let them back in. So you're like, no. See all these swords? You can't come in. No. Okay, that's the current energy that I got there. In future energy, down the rabbit hole, like I said, you don't want to go back down the rabbit hole with this person, maybe, and leveling up. You are trying to do other things in your life, either spiritually or business wise, money wise, or all of the above. Okay, and so your justice making the decision to just be like, look, consulting your higher self, like, divine guidance, like, no, I have to do what's right for me. Okay, with these additional messages here, Nine of Swords kept coming out. This person could, maybe if you think about them, they could give you anxiety just thinking about being with them. For some, you may have felt a little guilt from time to time, but you know that it was necessary to let this go and focus on yourself and your goals. Focus on yourself and your goals, not choosing to invest any of your energy into this, knowing when to let things go and what to keep, what's going to actually help you get to where you're trying to get, what you should. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but you know what I'm saying. Like, yeah. Eight of Pentacles, like, you understand that you that it may have been hard work. It may have been hard work to let this person go, possibly, but you also understand why it needed to be done. That's what I got from that. Nine of Cups, self-love, focusing on yourself and all of that. Ten of Swords, ending a cycle, knowing that you need to end that cycle. Like, it's done. It's done, so that you can have your transformation, your rebirth. Four of Swords, recovering and resting, secluding yourself away from this person, maybe people in general. Recovering from someone that was toxic. Maybe this person, they had toxic tendencies. Or this could have to do with recovering and steering away from an old way of thinking. Maybe in the past you would have tried to make it work with this person, or you would have entertained this longer, but now you're like, I can't do that anymore. I'm a different person. I can't do that anymore. And realizing that it would have been a burden. It would have been a burden for you to continue on with this person, possibly. Or maybe being with them felt like a burden because they weren't pulling their own weight. It's kind of like you have to do everything for them. Well, like they were riding your coattails almost. Like, I'm not sure. But anyway, you have wishing for you as the additional messages. So this person could definitely be wishing for you. But you are headed towards your wish fulfillment. Like, you're not trying to revisit this, from what I see at least, because you're seeking transformation. Like, this could be a spiritual thing. You're like tapping into your divine guidance, your higher self, and you're like, you know what? I can't be around low vibe people. I can't be around people that aren't moving in a positive direction. Feminine energy. You could be in an energy of receiving. You're ready to receive everything that you're supposed to be receiving. You do have the Justice card. You're ready to receive your good karma. You're ready to receive all things good for making that decision. Or maybe that's telling you that you will receive all things good for making that decision. Lacking drive to ascend. Look at that. Lacking drive to ascend. I don't think that's you, honestly. I think that that's the other person. And that you're looking at the other person that way. Like, they're not even trying. They're not even trying. Earth angel. Wow. You could have had some type of divine message, or maybe you're just leading more towards that earth angel energy. Like, You can't, once you start ascending, it's kind of like you can't unsee certain things you about people, about situations. You can't ignore certain things. If you are an earth angel, you can't act like you're not. I mean, that's the best way I can word that. Because you've already seen what you're supposed to see. So it's kind of like, okay, now you can't pretend. You know what you are. For most of you, at least, you know what you are. You know what you're here to do, and it's not to deal. You don't want to waste your time. Anyway, moving on. Fantasy and illusions. You, especially with the Eight of Swords that I saw, you can't make someone into what you want them to be. They have to already be heading in that direction. And so you're letting go of illusions and fantasies that you may have about, well, this person has potential. Like, you're no longer dealing with people that have potential, possibly. You're like, look, either you come to me and you're already showing me what it is, or I'm done. That person that you were dealing with could be stuck in the past. Stuck in a past energy. Like, it's like a loop. Like, they're not trying to move forward. Masochistic tendencies. Okay, actually, I looked this word up because when I think of masochistic, I think of like sexual things, like those people like BDSM type stuff. Hope I'm hope I'm allowed to say this on here, but that's what I think of. Let me look it up. Okay, I wrote it in my notes. Hold on. Okay, okay. So masochistic, enjoying an activity that appears to be painful or tedious. So, and it says hurt me on here. Masochistic tendencies. You are possibly realizing that this person enjoys being in that low vibe energy. They, even though it may not be working out for them, they must enjoy it. Even though it may be painful for them, they must enjoy it because they're not trying to do anything else. I mean, maybe it could be your energy. Like, it would be, I don't know, enjoying an activity that appears to be painful. No, I don't think that's your energy. Okay, moving on. And guarded heart. This, I think, is your energy because you're like, look, maybe you can holler at me later on in life, but not right now. My heart is guarded to all things low vibration, and that's my story. I'm sticking to it. All right. So I know this reading, I'm sorry if it's long. It's just, yeah, you get it. So anyway, hopefully this helped. And yeah, I don't think I really need to give you any advice because you look like you're already doing it. Or you will. You're doing it. All right. So, hope you enjoy that. And if you would like, you can leave me some feedback, okay? Hope this helps. I'll see you later.